It just dawned on me in words, like what I didn't realize, or until I was 46, that I'm indeed autistic. It took me so long to come out to anybody. If you are like neurodivergent, you're autistic or whatever, I mean, like, you're smart, because most of us are smarter than other people. But the medical mafia knows that, and that's why they've that's why they've just screwed up all the like research and everything. That's why they only like when they discovered autism, like the first person that was diagnosed with it, like literally just died the last couple years. But th- they just focused all of their research on little boys having it. So they did nothing because they know we're smart, but they didn't want anybody making room for us in society, and nobody has. I've seen lectures given like years ago. I wish I could remember his name because it was so good, but he gave a lecture at what's the place? At Oxford. He gave a lecture at Oxford about how he thought he gave reasons why he thought, that the autistic neurodivergent community were the next round of survival of the fittest because of the way that our limbic system and our neural network is arranged. It's more evolutionary. It's more, evolutionary projective. Is that how maybe you would say that? So, but anyway, yeah. So I tried to come out. It didn't go over well with I didn't tell like any of the big adult people, because because I guess I was ashamed. I don't know. That's why they're like probably needs to be awareness. I did tell my kids though, and like we just can't talk about it anymore because they don't believe me, and there's no way I can prove it. Even I mean, I can't like the way they want it proved, like by going to a doctor, because I don't have the money to pay for that test. Nobody's gonna let me. Nobody's, because number one, it kicks open the door to Social Security. Like, no, there's no getting, like, how everybody gets denied the first time. No, if you're autistic, you get it, and they don't want that. So that's why, I'm really good at seeing patterns and locating and isolating systems. And speaking of isolating systems, I think it's funny how RFK Jr., the anti vaxxer, says vaccines cause autism. I don't have an opinion on whether they do or not. They probably, I mean, but yeah, they probably do. Probably. Probably do a lot of things, but you know what really causes it? And like the scientists are paid to keep their mouths shut about this. It's early childhood trauma. Trauma causes neurodivergence. And that needs to be talked about, but it won't be. Y'all, we don't have much time left here. I don't care. I mean, like, uh, it's okay if I sound crazy. I mean, I might be. I'm either crazy or I just I have a way to grasp higher things. I don't know, and I hate the way that sounds so uppity. That's because that's not that's I didn't mean it that way. I just But having said that, it could equally mean that I'm just batshit crazy. I don't know myself sometimes, but any person who I've been doing this for like what, this 2024, for about the last 30 years. I've yeah, like stuff like conspiracy theory stuff has always interested me, but I'm not the person that's, just gonna whatever I decide I'm gonna believe, it's gonna be because I have proof. You'll notice that you're never gonna hear me talk about a flat Earth because I don't know. I mean, it is like if I had to guess, because I've heard pilots in mid-flight and so many of them just like somebody will ask them and no, I mean it's not like they're gonna be in big jets, or maybe some of them are, but they're like, oh, so is it flat or is it round? And they're all like, it's definitely flat. There's like it's definitely flat. So then, that opens up a whole like Pandora's box of, oh my God, just that's where the term Pandora's box arose. That right there. Yeah. Okay. Back to the we don't have much time left. I don't like. Okay. So my objective lately has been I really want to get this channel kicking, and so I can get enough money to get out of this country. I don't like. Okay. The first. I wish everybody could just take a bunch of different ideas and things that are going on, like geopolitically right now, and they're all different, and many of them don't have a direct link with one another. But we need to like we need to map them all out a little bit, right? And actually, other people need to be doing that, like mapping it out. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Look, I was already sick of it all, and then but the last 8 months, can we? Yeah, I'm gonna digress right now because let's just do some real talk. All you people who like it took you so long. I'll hit like you just now gonna say it. Let me shut my mouth. Let me just shut my mouth. But it seems kind of like, I don't know. It's scary, bro, because my red line happened on October the 8th, and it came with the white phosphorus. I was back then. I was still on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore, but I was, and it came with the white phosphorus. And once I got that story, well, I mean, like, what was that? What was that supposed to do? What would any human being who is seeing live footage of this there's not like, and it's been 8 months, and people are getting mad at the college protesters, and yeah, and like you're not even thinking hard enough that the government wants you to get mad at them. They don't want us to have freedom of speech. Now, you people who like to say, "Oh, you're anti-establishment and you love freedom of speech," but you are going against the college kids that are using their freedom of speech. What's that going to look like when you trying to keep your guns? I mean, I'm just saying. You can't look if you can't keep speech, you can't keep guns. That's just basic, man. That isn't even that's basic, like so basic. Look at what's happening all over the world. You know that our country is no longer we don't have deterrence anymore. It's been gone. We are under so much propaganda, and look, I wouldn't. It's hard to believe, but we're under so much that it's really hard to believe it. But I found out that I honestly was, because when after Israel bombed Iran's embassy in Syria, um I said, "Oh crap." And they waited 13 days, and I knew since they did it on the 13th, I'm not gonna get into that. But I really, when the drones started coming in, I was thinking, oh man, Iran's about to just destroy Israel, just wipe them off the map. And you know what that was? That was my propaganda. I've been propagandized good. Uh, uh, it's propaganda to believe that Muslim countries just don't even have, like, they're just all just ready to just jihad and kill, and like, okay, it's we've been fed so much propaganda. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, like, really so embarrassed. I'm gonna stop this here. I love you, and I mean that.